verse 30, John 8th chapter. And as he spake these words, what does it say? Many believed on him. Now, if that was today, and it said many believed on him, we'd have the pastors running into that crowd. They would have been called Christians. They would have been told they're the sons of God with every right in the Bible. But not so with Jesus. Jesus discerned a counterfeit faith in them, a counterfeit spirituality. Jesus was looking at them and he sensed something's wrong. He's saying, not so fast with these believers. They're not coming to me with all their hearts. In fact, there's a lying spirit here, and we're going to judge it by my word. From the 30th verse of John all the way to the end, you're going to find that Jesus is talking to these Jewish believers who said they believed on him. Would you look at the last verse? They took up stones to cast at him. That's how it's going to end. These believers are going to try to stone him. So we know there's something wrong. Jesus is calling them liars. I'd be a liar like unto you. I said, look at me now. Our Lord Jesus Christ will have nothing to do with surface faith. He will have nothing to do with it. He's saying these people are hypocrites. They're saying that they have a belief in me, but my word has not touched them. My word has found no place in them yet. They're just giving mental assent. Do you know that there are people today who can say, I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. I believe Jesus is God in the flesh. They can believe every promise in the book. They believe everything. Yes, God is, Jesus is Lord. They claim it all as if to say, so what, and move on. It never touches them. It never, the word doesn't do anything for them. They pick up their worldly ways and go their way. They claim to be believers, but the word has found no place in them. And according to Jesus, they're not saved. They can give mental assents out. Yes, he's the Son of God. Every word he preaches is true. But that word does nothing in their heart. They don't expect to do anything in their heart. They're satisfied with the way they are. And I'll tell you, the Lord is uncompromising. You see Jesus coming almost ruthlessly against these people who said they were believers. There's a ruthlessness in there. Now, I'm going to show you it was done in kindness and love and weeping. But the Lord was bearing down on these. And I'm telling you, if Jesus stood where I stand tonight, and he looked out over this audience and up in the balcony, we all call ourselves believers. I wonder how many Jesus would point to in his discernment and said, no, liar, hypocrite. See, the Lord's uncompromising stand against those who claim to be believers has given me such a courage to reach out. I'm beginning to understand something about the church. There are massive counterfeit conversions in the church. Massive counterfeit conversions, bringing into the church a counterfeit kind of spirituality. The gospel has been so watered down. I mean, there are demons that would be comfortable in many churches today. There are demons that could say amen to everything that's being preached in the pulpit.
Roger, target acquired.
You don't believe that? Well, let me read to you. Thou believest that there is one God, thou doest well. Even the devils believe and tremble. Even the demons believe that God is Lord, and they shudder. That word is shudder. They tremble. You say you believe, you're not even shaking. The demons shake. You know why the church is becoming more like Hollywood than Jesus? Because we've got this counterfeit thing that undiscerning Christians are praising God and saying, isn't this wonderful, when it's of the devil. Listen to me. Look me right in the eye now. God has called me as a preacher of the gospel, is his watchman, to bark in the house of God. And I'm barking tonight. I'm barking. He's called every one of us to bark. He said only the dumb dogs, only those who look for their own interests, only those who have their own dreams will not bark. They're sleeping, they're lying down. Now, I know a lot of people don't want that kind of preaching today. And I'm not trying to play to the crowd, but if you go to a church where there's a man that tries to wake you up and say, no, sin, and he cries and he barks, you thank God for it. You thank God for it. He said in fact, there's no more barking in many pulpits today. Listen, if we'd had some barking shepherds who could stand up when this stuff started coming in and stand up with the word of God and say, sin, this is wrong, this is not of God, this is the devil, we would have driven it out of the house of God long ago. It wouldn't be here now. but the shepherds went to sleep. Shepherds were building big churches, trying to have the world's biggest church. They were trying to build these super domes. They were trying to have 10,000 in Sunday school, and their kids were going to hell.